Uh, Good afternoon, everyone. Sorry about the lateness. Our timekeeping is absolutely fucking terrible. Excuse my language, but it's all good in that. How is everybody doing? Hopefully, everyone's good today and that. But see, the weather down here is absolutely diabolical and shit. But let's hope that won't transpire into the chat or anything. I don't need to hear any bad stuff going on. I'm sure Whites doesn't either, or Tonkin for that matter, because he's worked hard today.
Yeah.
And your cold's better, which... What is it? When you come down with a cold, you have it for what, a day and a half, and then you feel better. And then I bloody get a cold, and I sound like Darth Vader for 3 weeks. I mean, what's up with that?
Well, I've got a very high immune system, I must have, you know. Yeah.
Or you're an alien, or something like that, or you've got like a voodoo doll of
Well, I
me
can
right
be out of
next
this world
to it.
sometimes. I know that.
Well, quite, but who knows? But no, I'm sure you guys have a voodoo doll, so like to make my cold a lot worse or whatever.
Oh, no. If I had a voodoo doll, I'd be doing a lot more different things with that.
Well, I have been feeling a lot of weird stuff happen lately. I wasn't quite sure what was the reasoning for it, but
Well, you've been getting weird tickly feelings, have you?
Oh my days!
What? I've just been tickling your toes and tickling under your arms.
No comment. That's all I'm bloody saying. No fucking comment. Hi, Clint.
Tonkin, don't get her mad. She's right next to me. She'll hit me first.
I know. I'm not obviously gonna get mad. I might get even, but not mad. No.
Come on, I've been trying for months to get her mad.
Yeah, but I'm right in the middle.
I actually thought you was going to say something else then.
I'm right in the middle, Tonkin. She's going to hit me first. You're on the right side. I'm on the middle.
I know.
Let's rearrange this then, shall we? There you go.
There we go. She's the meat in our sandwich now.
I beg your pardon. Oh my goodness.
What?
Will you stop with the royal comments? For goodness sake. Oh my days. Oh, Clint's saying there's no such thing as a true female vegetarian because every woman loves a bit of meat. Oh, for goodness sake. Why don't you guys just all let it out in one go? Then the whole of YouTube, it's going to think that I'm some kind of bloody slut or something, but I don't care what they think, to be fair. I know I'm not, but...
yeah, you're definitely not.
No. Otherwise, I'd be at it like every other day. I mean...
Exactly.
Obviously, if you have a partner and that, it's a little bit different. You would be at it like... Well, not every other day, obviously, but...
Yeah.
Every other day is unacceptable.
No.
That's too much information for you guys, isn't it? But hey.
Oh.
I beg your pardon, Clint. Let it all hang out. That's more your forte, darling, not mine.
I'm not saying a word to that.
With your dietary requirements of your magnums, that's what I meant. Not any fucking dodgy shit that you're thinking of. Bloody hell. You guys are going to come with some kind of government health warning, aren't you? So much for the bloody this pandemic. You've got you two around. No, it's all good and that. Hi, Samuel. I was going to say, Clint, how did it go with the was it the virtual house call that they did? And I don't know exactly how that one works, but has it really got that bad now that animal places will actually do like a house check, but doing it by using your phone or your tablet or whatever to make sure your house is up to code. But but to be fair, you could be in somebody else's house for all they know.
Yeah.
How do they know it's your actual own house? I'm just throwing it. I know you wouldn't do that because you're an honest person, but you would think, wouldn't you? That is one way around it. But hopefully, it went good in that though.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking of ways all night, how we could sort this out. Because I don't know whether you've come up with anything there, but what was it? 300? Was it 350? Wasn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, if it wasn't this time of year, it'd be a lot bloody easier. But have you like put the animal under like a reserve, or because I don't know what their procedures are. I mean, I know some places you can put like animals under reserve and they won't let another family take the animal. So that would give you time to sort of like save or whatever. Because they would prefer the animal to go to a good home and the right home
Hey, LT.
rather than I mean, I don't know what they said to you. I mean, you can jump up and sort of like say, what the dog's like and that, and see if we can like do like a GoFundMe or something. Because I don't know whether you guys know the story or not, but Clint is a stay-at-home carer to his lovely wife, and recently he lost his other dog onto the Rainbow Bridge, and obviously that is really horrible. And he also lost a friend to suicide as well, so he's gone through a really hard time at the moment. So I thought maybe like we could all help him so he can get this animal, which would be good for his wife and for him. And it's also a nice thing to do for Christmas. I don't know. I don't know if you guys have got any ideas in that. You right, LT? Are you going to work, are you, darling? Okay, well, you drive safely in that, and hopefully I'll do a panel like, because of your time difference, isn't it? I mean, I'm actually like doing daytime streams, so it's better for me, but then again, it's like catching you guys like thinking, what is she going live at this time for? Because normally I accommodate you guys, but I've got to do. I'm getting enough sleep myself, but it hasn't worked yet. But who knows? You right, Limerick? Oh, I'm fine, thank you, darling. It's been a bad day. I just have not got enough sleep. I would love to find out if there's any like natural ways of getting to sleep where I've tried everything. Meditation. I mean, the only thing I haven't tried is I can't really say that on the live stream.
Physical exercise.
I tried that and it worked.
I know. I've actually got to word this very carefully because
Well, that's why I
obviously
said
because
physical exercise.
yeah, normally you need another person for that. So
Well, I tried it. It works.
you're
Yeah,
married
it does.
though. What am I supposed to do? bell up my ex-husband and say, "Oh, can I borrow you for a few days? I need some exercise." Actually, he would probably agree. He'd probably agree to that one. Because I see you never had any complaints in that
Yeah, probably
department. Far
jumps
from it.
straight in the car.
I mean, I don't know if he's got his license back yet. Actually, I didn't ask him. But that's one thing you don't exactly ask, is it? You know, what's your license status like at the moment? Oh, can you like drive down to London and be free for the next week because I've got needs. No, it doesn't exactly work, does it? For goodness sake. Yeah.
No.
I've never done that with an ex before, and I'm not going to start with my ex-husband now. I mean, that would just make things rather complicated, wouldn't it? Fuck's sake. No, I mean, can you guys think of other things I could be doing to actually like really get some sleep? Because it would be nice to get some proper sleep. Any ideas, guys? What on earth is bloody Tonkin doing? It says your device isn't connected, so get your phone out your bloody arse cheeks. And... You're muted, Tonkin. Did you know? Leo, will you be careful? I don't want you damaging your paw again. Get your
Uh-oh.
Oh, little sod.
Oh, I was going to ask you, did that video help you out at all? What was going on?
I haven't seen it yet.
Okay. What do you do?
You know the one that the actual BitChute one, that one you were talking about.
Was that the BitChute one? Yeah, I think it was.
I don't know. You actually need to tell me, because you didn't actually specify. You didn't actually say what one it was. You didn't really give me the title of the video either, so I was a bit confused. I mean, it doesn't take a lot to confuse me at that time of morning, but
I did that purposely so you could check out the whole three of them.
well, I don't mind checking out like your videos and that, and obviously I'll give you my honest opinion on that. But
it was a joke. You're right. I should have told you.
Yes, you certainly should have. And because I isn't really the actual time for joking, because I haven't had any sleep. So a lot of these jokes are going well over my head, but no, it's so good in that though.
Well, they were talking about the heat situation over in the UK, and they're more or less talking about a lot more people having no heat because of the
isn't that appropriate right now?
Yeah, it said right in the UK, and I watched it here and went, "Oh, I got to tape this," and it's got other stuff in there about UK. What's going to happen? And then it's going to reflect up over here. They're going to start it over here in the United States.
Oh right, so who is it that's basically an expert in the United Kingdom then?
They blamed it on the Energy Secretary for Boris. I can go back and find out her name.
Oh, the cabinet minister.
Is some female? I can't think of who it was.
That tart. Oh, what's her face? Stuck up mare she is.
It's got everything you want in there. If you want to show it to people in the backstage or whatever, or if you can do it in front, that's fine, But I mean, it's good, and it's got a lot about UK. What's going to happen? What's going to happen here in the United States because of UK.
I will have to watch it first to find out if YouTube will let it happen or not, because I do not need to be getting copyright strikes now. I've just been monetized, so I have to be careful.
Well, I got it from that. I know.
That's nothing against you, obviously, right?
No, I know. I got it from a news station. That's where I got it from.
But that doesn't seem to make any difference, though, does it? If it's a news station or not, because they still turn around and say, "There you go, Mister."
YouTube can do whatever they want to. I've been doing it for a long time. I never got a copyright, and also very much. Well, you're thirsty, eh?
It's not me, obviously. It's the bloody dog. Well, he is a diva, and my dog has got a thing for mineral water. So when he sees the bottle of mineral water come out, he sort of like gets ready. But little does he know that I bloody filled up his water bowl with mineral water. So he's actually got his own, but he wants mine. I know it sounds really disgusting, probably on a live stream as well, because like I say, he's got a very big tongue. He's a big dog.
I think it's hilarious. I'm talking to you like you
Would you like some more? Okay, let's give you some more. Leo, will you get your snout out of there? Right, that's all of it now. Oh, now the cat wants some. And the cat's got her nose in there too. Get your paw off, you monkey. Oh, this is ridiculous. I can't bloody move. I'm pinned by a cat and a dog.
They love that mineral water. It's got to be something in there they like.
Hi, Manef. How are you, darling? Hi, Rich. Anybody that wants to jump up on panel can. I won't bite anyone's heads off, I promise. It's not that time of the month for me, so I'm on my best behaviour. Well, sort of.
We're only charging $5.
I just haven't had any sleep, so I'm a bit more blunt than I normally would be. But apart from that, it's all good enough.
Tell them the truth. We're on sale now. It's only $5. Come on up here. £5.
Sorry, is it $25 or £5? Make up your mind.
Well, I'm trying to figure out who shows up, depending on who shows up.
And what else are you be promising for this bargain basement deal? As long as you don't have to date anyone.
And you get free water. What's the purpose?
Or do I have to make recordings of my voice or something? Because that's normally part of the deal. I mean, with you guys, yeah, you want women to be quiet, but it's the exact opposite with me. They want me to talk all the time. Go figure. Leo, will you leave that alone? Look, you've just had half a litre of water. Will you leave it out? Goodness me. I don't know what this dog's been doing today, but he hurt his paw recently, and the actual pain relief that I've given him for his paw, he's been drinking a lot more because of it, I think. But he's been laying on me the whole time, basically using me as a pillow and snoring on me constantly, which is, and I can't sleep, but all I can do is hear him snore his nut off. I mean, that's like torture for me, because I know he's having a lovely sleep and a dream, and I can't. So as long as he's happy, that's all right, isn't it? So what on earth is going on with your connection, Tonkin? I mean, what on earth are you doing with your phone? Or do I not want to know? What? You're actually licking your phone? Ew. I know it's a touchscreen phone, but you're not supposed to touch it with that part of the anatomy. I know I'm supposed to do it differently, but damn. I'm not going near your phone. When you come over to mine next, I'll have to get plenty of sanitizer. That's all I'm saying. We're going to use some for your mind and the rest for something else. I'm not saying anything more than that because I don't want to put anyone off their dinner, because it is like 5. Some people might be eating their dinner at this time. So how are you, Manef? Anyway, I see you pop up here and there. You all good? And how are you doing, Rich, since the other night? I do apologise about that live stream. Like I say, it's not one of my normal ones, and people that aren't used to it, they probably thought, what the hell have I walked into? I know Paul Wrights is thinking that the guys were going to attack me or something, because they thought it was an argument, a full-on argument going on. But no, it's just the boys being boys, you know. I think you'll get used to them, Wrights, eventually. They are nice guys and that, and they're all
Well, I
about the
believe you.
crack. And I
No,
don't mean as in narcotics. I mean, you know, the story, and
I just got to get used to the words to understand. You know what I'm
yeah.
talking.
Well, I'm sure Limerick could be able to help you out with this, because out of all of them, I'd say his accent's the strongest and the thickest. And what I mean by thickest is not because he's thick or anything. It comes across very thick, and I even find it quite hard to understand him sometimes. So if I find it quite hard to understand him, I feel sorry for you, right? Because even the basic of Irish accents you have trouble with. So I feel for you there, but he would definitely be able to help you out with that. If he
Well, you
slowed,
know,
if he slowed himself down a little bit, you'd be able to understand him a lot easier. But
I just I was just ready to say that if he slowed it down a little, I could probably understand a little bit more of it, because I feel bad because I don't want to say the wrong thing, and that's why I kept quiet, because I thought something was going on. But you told me before that when it happened in my stream that one time when I kicked those two people out, or three people, no, two people out. Yeah.
oh, that guy that called himself R. Kelly, and
Yeah,
and that other guy. Those guys were harmless. I mean,
yeah, but
they actually thought they had game. I found that rather amusing, because if that's two guys thinking they've got game, then wow.
yeah.
I
Well, I
mean,
remember. Go on.
I think that those chat up lines may have worked in the 70s, but not now.
Well, I remember you saying that was mild, and I said, "Well, she knows what she's doing." When they had that, but, well, I'll just sit back and
Well,
just watch.
this is the thing, though, right? And you'll get used to coming into a lot of English rooms and that we have the best trolls on the internet over in the UK. So the fact that when I started on YouTube that I had to like listen to all of that. So when I listen to like the American trolls or trolls from anywhere else, they are nothing in comparison to British ones. So if you want a crash course, that would be my best advice, is sit in a lot of British rooms for a while so you can sort of like absorb it to find out how bad it can get. And it gives you a tough skin like that. And it's all good though.
Well,
You get to learn a lot.
we going backstage. You can tell me one place I can go to, and I'll just keep quiet and try to listen to the language and see if I can understand.
Keep quiet. That'd
Yeah,
be funny.
yeah, I don't want to say.
It's true though, Tonkin, isn't it, that the UK has the best trolls in the world?
Oh yeah, yeah.
And I don't mean like people with looks or anything like that. I just mean that
Oh,
that
some
we are sarcastic wankers, and we've got a very dry sense of humour. We
yeah.
don't pull
We
no
really
punches
can get under
either.
people's skin. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean,
Oh yeah.
if I really wanted to go there, because
Mm.
like I say, I do have a foul temper. So if I really wanted to go there, it'd be quite amusing. But I'd rather not do that to people.
Well, the
Yeah.
bad thing about it is if someone was cussing at me, I wouldn't even know it.
Oh, I'm sure you actually would.
Oh
If an English person was cursing at you, you would certainly know about it. I mean, we don't dress up our curse words.
Oh, you
yeah.
don't?
No.
Okay.
No. Well, you've heard me have a good rant before, and my actual language is tame compared to a lot of the English curse words, wouldn't you say, Tonkin?
Oh yeah. And the
I mean,
thing
I
is,
haven't had a really
our
good swear
trolls
rant.
put a lot of it.
Yeah, I mean, I've had rants
The
and
British
that,
troll's got a
but
lot of anger and a lot of emotion into it, you know.
oh, and vulgarity as well. Our trolls are so
Oh yes.
vulgar,
Oh, yeah.
and they will
Mhm.
belittle you. A lot of people in the UK are very quick-witted as well, so we will use that to our advantage. And especially like with the Irish and the Scottish, because they talk that much faster, and they know it too, that they can pretty much speed up their accents. You know, they know that you can't understand what they're saying, and they can get away with it as well. And even with YouTube as well, I don't think Google understand what they're saying half the time, so they get away with it there as well. So it's all good. Well, from that point of view, I suppose. But I try not to go there with people
Mm.
because
Me neither.
well, you don't know what your words would do to another person. I mean, you could say the most innocent of things, but like I say, it's all about context and your tone of voice. And you don't know if that person's had a real bad day, what their emotional state can be like. So I wouldn't want that on my conscience, knowing that I could have really hurt somebody emotionally enough for them to do something silly. Or that's what I'm always thinking about, because of when my two friends done the final act. So I'm more conscious about it than I normally would be.
I
And
like, come on,
no, that's fine. You go first.
want to say something that the way today's world is, we should use the internet for good, not for bad. There's enough stuff that's going out there
Well,
bad.
I agree with you.
We should start giving people information what they can use out there to help themselves instead of fighting amongst themselves.
Well,
Division.
I
One.
actually set up a Skype number, which I mean I will do this eventually, where if people were really low and that, and they had nobody else to talk to, and it would have to be, because I am one person, and that, and they would have to be serious about it. So I don't want people just like using it just to take the blatant piss, because that will annoy me. And I don't think my family would be too chuffed about that either, if I go out of my way to help people, and that, and people are taking the blatant piss or whatever. Because my sleep pattern isn't that good at the moment, to like set up like a separate phone line for a few hours in a night, because if there's no one else about, if they needed somebody to talk to, or just needed a friendly ear.
Yeah.
And obviously it wouldn't be a fucking Dateline or anything like that, or I wouldn't want it to be used for that kind of thing, or people to be heavy breathing down the phone. It would have to be a serious thing. I'm going to take time out of my night to help. But a few of my friends have said we'll be very careful with that, but I've got to think about it some more. But I just thought it'd be a nice thing to do for for my friends that did do that final act, for their memory. Because I know you've got the Samaritans and that, but you can't always get through to them either, which is a shame. Because especially this time of year as well, people always feeling low, things like that.
You think it's bad now? Wait till next year. Oh, it's going to really be bad
Well,
next year.
it's bad this year because I actually found, because not normally I like to help out at like shelters and things like that, like helping with food, and making sure people have got people to talk to, make sure they've got everything they need, and that they have like a decent Christmas Day and Boxing Day. But this year I can't help because I'm not allowed to have the vax. So they're actually turning away volunteers, and they basically apologise, but they would love me to help out, but because I haven't been double jabbed, that they're not allowed to use people, which I don't really understand all of this. Catching, don't jump on the door. Sorry, I do apologise. My cat's going a bit loopy. She's jumping on my head and then jumping on the dog. It's all right, Leo. You go back to sleep. Go back to sleep, big boy. It's all right. He's got really warm ears. It's okay. I might take him to the vet tomorrow if he hasn't improved.
How's his foot feeling?
It hasn't got any bigger. It hasn't got any smaller though, but I've just been giving him the painkillers that the vet gave me for him before, so it's nothing that he's taken that he's not supposed to, so...
I'll be right back, everybody. I gotta do something here for my wife.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, you don't want another frying pan.
No, what was it? Cast iron skillet, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, yeah. She upgraded, didn't she?
I'll show you my lumps in my head when I leave.
No. His wife didn't upgrade. I actually sent it anonymous delivery.
Jeez.
Oh, did I just say that on a live stream? Oops.
You're bad.
Then it was COD, cash on delivery. I had to pay for it.
No, well, that might have been a different thing I sent your wife, but no, the actual skillet was definitely not one of those, but it's all good in that. And I basically said to your wife, if it doesn't do the job, it's a money back guarantee thing. But it's a little bit like these solicitors or lawyers, as you call them, like no win, no fee. So if it doesn't do the job, she can return it. No harm, no foul. But I'm sure that wouldn't be the case because Rights has been very quiet recently, so I think it's been doing its job. See, he hasn't come back with a retaliation there, so I think it's all good. So, what are you doing this year for Christmas? Because it's the first Christmas with your lovely lady, isn't it?
Yeah, well, me, Liz, Tracy, her son. Now we're going to be spending most of it together over the holidays and that, and going to have a few friends and family around.
I'm glad you managed to sort it out with Tracy in the end, because
she feels a bit sorry.
It lasts.
Yeah, she feels foolish for it now. So
okay.
Right.
At least
I'm just not going to get too drunk.
The Ed Sheeran thing will be a good time for all of us to hang out, and I mean I might have to get more tickets. I'm not sure, but because I might have to get one for Liz now if she wants to go.
Yeah. Well, Well, Liz, she's not too big on crowds and that, you know.
Right, so that would be a no
Gets
then.
a bit
Okay.
claustrophobic and that. So yeah, because I was talking about taking her somewhere else and that, and she goes, no, she's going to be too busy and that, and she don't want to. No.
Well, what about we could like have a nice dinner party over here or something, like a few days before.
Yeah, could do. Well, you could come round the house. No, we'll see.
It all depends where Sean's going to be, and I'll have Marshall with me, remember, and another friend that's coming as well. So it'll be getting Marshall over to North London. I mean, it wouldn't be a bother for myself because I'm pretty much used to getting on transport and that.
Yeah.
But
but
it would be easier for you guys to come over because I've got the dog as well. So trying to get obviously my friends that used to train Marshall, a dog, and myself over to North London, and then mind you, there are night buses and trains back, aren't there? So I suppose.
Yeah.
How flat is your house as well? Because
well, the ground floor's pretty flat and that, and
no, but
I've got downstairs fully
is
wet
it
room and
a
everything.
hilly area or?
Yeah. No, it's not. It's not a hilly area. No.
I was going to say, would it be suitable for Marshall? Because you know, I'm a lot easier to accommodate than what Marshall would be because of his balance and everything else. But I think it'd be nice for all of us to like make the most of that week.
A bit wary of my friends at the moment because last time when I went and showed her a group of my friends and she met Andy and yeah, he can go a bit. He went a bit overboard.
I don't. Andy wasn't that guy that was with you in that club that time that I thought was a bit of a twat, was he?
Might have been. The things back then, I used hanging around with a lot of people like Andy. Yeah, just for the fun. Yeah.
Okay.
It might have been. I can't remember.
I actually think that probably be. Mind you, you'd want a drink, wouldn't you, during the meal and that? So we'll have to sit down and work this out. What what we want to do and that. But that should be quite a laugh. But
I'm quite happy going without drinks and that. I don't have to have a drink to have a good time.
Well, because there's both of you. If one of you's not drinking, the other one could drive, I suppose. So, because you both drive, don't you?
Yeah.
We'll have to sit down and speak to Sean and see when he's coming over and all of that, and obviously make the most of the time that everybody's going to be around. And I don't know whether Liz actually likes dance music and that, but I say I've got my decks here, and that's so we could have like a small party or something. I can maybe get my DJ mates to come over. Mind you, that would mean that they'd bring the weed and that over. So maybe that might not be the actual impression that you'd want to give to your missus.
Well, she has had the occasional smoke.
Yeah, no. This isn't like a gentle smoke here. I mean, it'd be like 10 DJs turn up with copious amounts of weed and all different kinds of things, and the actual alcohol come flying out. They are lovely guys, and that they'd be respectful and everything, but because they've known me for years, that they basically treat my house as if it was theirs. So, but for a person who's not used to that, it could be a little bit too much. So we'd have to play that one by ear. But who knows? I'd have to get a spare pair of cards just in case they blow again. I actually looked into getting them replaced. That they tried to quote me 260 quid for a pair of carts. I nearly fell over. £260. So I'm thinking maybe taking the head shell off of my other ones. See if I can do a workaround like that, maybe.
No parts
for the time being. 260 quid though. I mean, might as well get some Sure scratch cards for that. But they're like an all that you can't separate the two. They're like an all-in-one thing. So if one of the bits goes in it, you have to replace the whole thing, rather than having a head shell and a stylus is all separate. That you can just take one off and if you get a problem. But no, I thought, is this Kung Flu prices or something? Or are they just trying to stop DJs from having fun by hiking up the prices so much that they're making DJs cry over their turntables because they can't use them? I'm just saying that I could use my CDJs.
Yeah. Well, it's all going digital now.
Thought I'd just use my CDJs and my laptop. Don't really like mixing with my laptop because I think it's cheating, but it's one way of doing it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Or I could possibly use that money and put in for an actual set of decks. But why would I want a spare pair of decks for? That's probably going a bit overboard. But actually, I could check on eBay and see. But then again, you don't know what state these cards are going to be in on if you get them second hand, do you?
Well, hi, Pat. Well. How's it going?
Hello, Daniel. How are you? And I sort of saw some of your video with your Boris lights. Have you been asked to take them down yet? Or I actually like the star in the window, and then obviously I saw the Boris bit, but that's a lot of windows. So what have you done? Have you asked like neighbours to help? So you've got one bit in one window, or is it just in your windows alone? Because it was hard to bloody see, to be fair. No, you're not in trouble with me. Definitely not. What will you call me, Victoria? Even though that's not my name, but I can't remember how many times you've actually called me Victoria. It's been more than 6 times. So it's just a bit of payback, isn't it? But what was it you were saying, talking about when I belled up Dan the other day? That he sounded very embarrassed and red in the face.
No, he sounded very nervous.
He sounded nervous, or me?
No, he sounded nervous. He didn't know what you were going to do. Because you can be very dominating sometimes.
I can, you're right, but Dan has known me enough over the years now that actually, anything does go with our phone calls. You're probably right. But no, I thought that phone call was very tame for me, actually.
Yeah, it was tame. Yes.
I thought
Still.
after that Kringle guy called up, I thought he needed some light relief, so I gave it to him. Oh, that came out wrong. Oh, fuck. I didn't mean that kind of relief. Oh, Jesus. Oh, my days. Oh, how am I going to dig myself out of this one?
You're not gonna. You just have to own it.
I normally do own my shit, and oh wow, I've just got to be careful what I say on these phone-ins because yeah, the actual stuff people come out with is ridiculous.
Well,
I mean,
apparently Dan's got a load more Christmas lights, and I'll just hope he's going to do some more interesting stuff with them. You know?
I hope you're not referring to him using those lights anywhere near me, are you?
No.
I was just making sure.
God. Jesus.
Well, exactly. I mean, oh, Dan, you wouldn't believe this. All these people think there's some kinky shit going on between us two, and there really isn't.
Don't
How are
lie.
you, darling? What about the kinky shit? Well,
Yeah.
I don't think it's kinky, but you might. I don't.
How you doing?
I've been looking at all those new pages of the Kama Sutra you showed me, and very entertaining. That's all I have
I
to
know
say.
the problem is I have to do them as stick men and women because I've got nobody to take the pictures with. You see, so as long as you can understand the drawings of the stick men doing stuff, then that's all good. As soon as I get somebody to,
I have an overactive imagination, so you have no issues with that. I mean,
as soon as I've got somebody to join me in the pictures, I can make some proper pictures to go in the book.
oh, don't tell Tonkin that for fuck's sake, because I don't know whether you've ever heard that dance tune "Be My Victim."
I might have done.
Well, I do have it on vinyl. I'd have to play it to you, and you'll sort of get the meaning.
By the way, I've never
Yes,
called you
darling.
Victoria.
Yes,
Ever.
you have.
I've never ever called you Victoria, and the reason I've never called you Victoria is because you've never said the word Victoria. You've always said Vic or Vix. So I've always called you that.
No, you actually have called me Victoria before.
Well, maybe in the throes of passion, but other than that, I've definitely not.
I beg your pardon. Now you're going to be bloody making people think there is something going on. For goodness sake.
No, I don't mean with you. I mean with other people.
Exactly.
That's why I'm single.
I've
Keep
been
calling out the wrong name.
well, I'm single too, but that's either here nor there, isn't it? But like, I've been putting out fires all year, basically, about people have some funny ideas because we get on very well. They automatically assume that we're at it and stuff. Ridiculous.
Yeah, and we're not, are we?
No, we certainly are not. I mean, you live way too far away for a start, and
Yeah, that's
you
the reason,
wouldn't be able to handle me.
Okay.
You saying, yeah, sure. Like, seriously. It'll give you too much of a headache, I think. But
I've just popped something to sell on eBay, right?
oi.
It's a coat. No, it's a coat, right? I'm selling I'm selling a phone and some stuff, but I put a coat on eBay to sell with. I thought it was quite an amusing description. Do you want to see it?
Go on then.
I'm gonna have to share my screen.
That's all right. I don't mind.
So let me just minimise the porn tabs.
Minimise your tabs. That'll be a first, wouldn't it?
Okay, so right, can you see that? It might be a bit small. If it's too small, I'll read it out.
How the hell am I that's supposed to be? That looks like Chinese to me.
All right. I'll read it out. Let me stop sharing.
Okay.
All right. It says, men's super dry coat, extra, extra large. This was brought for me to wear by my now ex-girlfriend, but after wearing once, it was apparent I'm way too fat even for an extra, extra large, which is why she probably brought it for me. She was a bit sadistic, and why she's now my ex. I'm unable to return it as I don't have the receipt. Besides, I was planning on going on a diet so I could fit, so I put it in the wardrobe and forgot both about the coat and the diet, but not about my ex. Now I'm stuck with a coat that doesn't fit, a weight problem, and if that wasn't bad enough, I'm still single. So I thought I might be able to make a few quid selling this, even though maybe even enough to pay for some company on Christmas Day. As said, it's been worn once, but has been washed. You'll see from two of the pictures some white marks on the coat. This has nothing to do with me being single for several months. It is due to being washed and put in a cupboard. It's basically washing powder that's dried. Had the jacket been getting its use, it wouldn't be there. That's my excuse anyway. Other than that, the coat is in perfect condition, unlike its current owner. Please think about me being on my own over Christmas when you consider this item. Basically, I really don't want the reminder that she left me sitting in the wardrobe and could really do with some company, even if I had to pay for it. So that's my advert.
I think eBay may have a few problems with that one.
No. I'm hoping people will read it and go, "Oh, let's give him a bit more than he's asking for." So that's the plan.
Yeah, I'm sure you get more than you were asking for with that advert. Bloody Nora.
We'll see how it goes.
Well, I don't know what was that from Coconut Lady?
No, this is from. It was bought by the girl before the last nutcase one.
How many nutcases have you been with?
Fucking too many. I'm over her, by the way. Don't get me wrong. I only put that in there because I thought it'd be funny to put in the advert.
Oh, of course.
So.
And obviously, just in case if she reads it as well.
Oh, if she reads it, she reads it. I've been in touch with her since anyway. She ain't interested.
I'm not surprised if you're bloody speaking like that about her, but see, your ex is for a reason, aren't you? You know.
Well, yeah, exactly.
How is your feline doing today?
He's sprawled out on my bed at the moment, just fucking messing it up, getting fur everywhere, little bastard. But other than that, he's great.
That is the only pussy that you're getting in your bed this year, isn't it?
Yeah, right. No, right. Oh.
How's it been though, doing your streams again though?
Fuck me, that hurts. Ow! Didn't realise it was that fucking strong. Ow. What I'm gonna do over the next few weeks, I'm just gonna pop on from now and again and jump up on people's lives or do my own live or whatever, right. and float about and try and get back into the groove of things.
That's one way of putting it.
See how we get on. Excuse me. With regards to the lights that you was asking about,
yes.
No, that's all my windows across the bottom.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure because I hadn't had any sleep. My head's got a little bit like cuckoo today, anyway. And it was
going to say that where it says "fuck," that's my bedroom window. In the middle is the bathroom window, and then where it says Boris is my second bedroom window, which is now my office, my studio. What I was going to do is I was going to put "fuck you, Boris." I was going to put a big U shape on the bathroom windows, but I've got no way of sticking it on. It's got to stick on the outside. And if I use tape or anything like that, it'll get wet and all that shit, and it'll just keep falling off. So I didn't put that on. So I'll just put "fuck Boris" and put me Nazi health certificate on the window and me yellow star.
I'm sure your neighbours wouldn't complain, and
nobody said anything yet, but I hope they do because I could do with some content for the channel.
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
I'm serious. I'd love the police to come round and fucking have a nose and have a word.
Well, I was a bit silly yesterday because I was doing a live yesterday and I had the old bill knock on my door. But obviously
really?
Yeah, I didn't take my phone out because Leo was growling. What the hell is he growling at? So like, me went to like go and deal with it. It's fucking mozzers. One of my neighbours bloody called saying
Before,
oh, she's accusing me of dealing drugs again.
have you got any?
Well, she keeps on like saying that there's loads of well, first of all, she says there's lots of black gentlemen coming in and out of my house, which
Yeah.
is news to me. And she basically accused me in the past of being a madam.
Right.
Running some kind of fucking whorehouse or something.
Oh yeah.
Cheeky sod. Of course not. But
No.
I just sort of like say to him, well, where are all these men that are supposed to be coming in and out of my house? I mean, I said, don't you think I'd be in a better mood if that was happening? It's getting ridiculous. So no, it's not. That they basically went round to see her and basically tell her to knock it off. I think because I think they're getting annoyed with it now.
Say to the police, listen, she's fucking jealous. So that's what it is. She's jealous because she ain't getting none.
Well, it's strange because when my husband used to like be here and that, he used to have lots of shouting matches with her across the back garden and that. I didn't pay any attention to it because I didn't know what was going on. He never told me and that. So when he like left and that, I didn't realise she was a complete how the word this delicately. I don't want to say nut job, but
psychopath, schizo,
all of the above.
Wanker.
But I'm not sure. I don't know her well enough to know if she does that or not. But I'd have to ask the neighbours if she's into screaming the house down.
Right.
But no, it all started up again when she rearranged her garden and she moved her shed, which made a hole in part of my fence, which I didn't know it was there. So Leo managed to, find his way into her garden, but he couldn't get it. I know that's my younger cat. So he managed to get himself in her garden and that. He didn't do anything in her garden or anything. He wasn't in there long enough. So I thought, oh shit, I can't get him back through. So I basically went round there and spoke to her daughters and that. And I said, is it okay if I can get my dog? He's accidentally got in your garden because there's a hole in the fence. And the kids were, completely fine about it. They were trying to find the keys to the gate. They couldn't do that. I said, would it be okay? Could you just walk him through? Because, I need my working dog. And, like I said, they were completely fine about it. I said, what, about an hour and a half later, 2 hours later, the next door neighbour came round, started effing and blinding. And I'm like, what the hell? And this was in front of her kids, mind you. And it all started from there. She was just like screaming in my face, and I'm like, what the hell has gone on here? I mean, he only walked through her hallway.
Yeah.
I mean, anybody would think that he'd bloody cocked his leg up on her wall or something, or left her a huge package. But no, nothing like that. And ever since then, she keeps on calling them up on ambulances, the fire department. Completely wasting 999's time.
You've been speaking to too many Americans. Fire department.
Well, I don't want to say fire brigade. I couldn't think of the word because I'm tired. What can I say? No, it was getting ridiculous. I'd be getting like ambulances like banging on my door at like 4 a.m. and stuff, and I'm like, what on earth are you doing here? And I said, look, if I need an ambulance, I've got a panic alarm here.
Yeah.
I never I never call 999. I always use my panic alarm, because that way they get the codes to get in my safe to let themselves in and that.
Yeah.
But if you phone 999, they don't do that, because they don't pass that information on over those phone lines, because it's all recorded and that. So they don't want any, strange people getting the code to my safe to get my keys and that. So that's why it's done through my panic alarm people rather than through a 999 call. But that is just getting ridiculous. So I basically said to the cops, look, if she doesn't stop, I'm going to get some kind of restraining order, because this is getting ridiculous. It's not fair on you. It's not fair on me. You guys, could be dealing with serious crime, not, bothering me at stupid o'clock in the morning. That they actually broke my door down several times.
Fucking hell.
Well, yeah, I mean, it'd be good if I'd have recorded this stuff, but at that point in time, you don't really get your phone out and start recording, do you? When you're scared after death.
Half asleep.
No, I was actually wide awake, because I wasn't
right,
sleeping at that time. But you don't exactly think, oh, let's get my phone out and get some content for YouTube when you're at the end of your tether with that stupid bin.
Yeah.
I was trying to calm the dog down and shit. Wasn't thinking of fucking.
Just a quick
YouTube
question.
content. Yes, darling.
Sorry, just a quick question. Complete change of subject. How loud am I? Can you hear me okay?
What do you mean?
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
The microphone's all the way. So this is my microphone. Is it louder now?
It's about
the same. Is it louder now, or is it louder over it? Less louder? Is it quieter? Is it louder?
It's about the same.
Oh, okay, that's strange. Okay, no worries. People moaning. I had this the other day on my live stream. People saying they couldn't hear.
That is louder when it's like that, but it's not too much louder. But Tonkin, what the hell are you doing with your connection again? This is ridiculous. You right, bud?
Vix, I'm going to chip off. I've got some bits I need to do. I've got an email from somebody close by that's having some issues with the police. I need to go through and try and sort out. So I shall catch up with you all later.
Yeah, next time you go live, just message us to let us know in advance that you're going live, so I can then make sure I'm around to mod your channel and that, because some of the time I don't know what you're doing. If I'm unconscious as well, I can sort of let you know if I'm having a bad head day and that. And
no worries.
Well, you owe me a phone call anyway, you lazy git.
I do.
Yes, you certainly do. You have a lovely evening. Yeah, we will.
Right, I'll catch you all later. Behave yourselves.
Have a good one, Daniel.
All right, bye.
Bye, darling. Oh my days. And Bryce has got his mic muted, so I'm on my own again. But that's all okay. So what are you guys up to for Christmas and that? Because I can't believe it's not 9 days' time, innit? Oh. I don't have any particular issues with Christmas, but it's everybody else. It just makes everyone crazy. I mean, you don't want to go anywhere near central London, because going in shops and that, doing any kind of shopping is bad enough, but Christmas shopping, it drives you up the bloody wall. People are so damn rude. You get pushed, you get bags in the head. Oh, it's just blatantly ridiculous. So I try not to go anywhere near the place if I can help it. But what are you supposed to do? I mean, I can't avoid central London. I've got to go. I'll probably go in a couple of days or something. Pluck up the courage, and I don't mean get myself bladdered or anything beforehand. Even that is probably not a bad idea. but people that don't live anywhere near London, you don't know what a good thing you have. I mean, I remember going to central London a few weeks back, and these idiots nearly bloody started a riot on the train. I mean, I don't know what the reasoning was behind it, or why they felt the need that they had to start like a punch up on the train and involving other people, when there were like young kids in that compartment as well. You know, mother with a young baby and stuff like that. I mean, it makes you think, what on earth are people doing? I bet you would, Lee, actually. Wouldn't that be nice? If we could all go into the Bank of England and withdraw a pot of gold each. That'd be quite a nice thing to do. Be a bit heavy though, wouldn't it? But I like where your head's at. Well, the exchange rate would be pretty good as well, wouldn't it, if you think about it? So instead of furlough, you get a pot of gold instead. It sounds good to me. So recompense for all of the dodgy stuff that we've been hearing over the past 2 years. Yeah, I'd say that's probably good compensation for all of that. I don't know. No, I think that could work. Or if they run out of gold, then they can get the silver out and do it like that. Why not? They do say Brits are giving people, so it's about time they gave back to the everyday man and woman, you know. We can all dream anyway. It's a nice thought, though. So, do you guys think that we're going to have a white Christmas this year in the UK? Yeah, it could be possible. I mean, myself, personally, I wouldn't be too bothered about it, but it would be quite nice for the kids, wouldn't it, to have a nice white Christmas. I mean, it'd drive the parents mad, probably, but I don't know, it'd be quite good, I suppose. I would love to, bud, but it's getting around the jab, though, isn't it? Because of the way it is right now, and I can't have it. If they were to change it, possibly, who knows? It's a difficult one. You alright,
Hello.
darling?
Yeah,
You got
sorry,
your connection back.
Yeah, I know I had to take a phone call as well.
Well, I didn't know that you had your talking clock addiction back.
No, it was Liz. So she kept me talking.
Is that what you call it now? Oh, like that, is it?
It was
No.
no, this was only talking. It was an actual serious conversation for once. So
Oh, you always have a white Christmas. Oh, nice. So, are you in America or Scotland? Normally, is snowy quite a bit, isn't it, as well?
yeah.
I
Yeah,
know
DJ,
parts
you're
of Ireland were snowing as well, but that stopped. Oh, I get you.
Mm.
That's the thing, though, isn't it? Some parts of the US have got so much snow that they don't know what to do with. I feel sorry for you guys that are like that, because it puts everything to a standstill, doesn't it? You know, it affects your internet access. It actually screws around with your central heating system because it freezes up all your pipes. So I do feel for you there. But over in the UK, I don't think it's going to be cold enough for White Christmas. What do you reckon, Tonkin?
Yeah, well, I don't know. It has been a few years since we've had some good snow, so we are due for it. You know.
And we're actually talking about the weather. We're not talking about drugs.
Yeah, no. Oh, it's always a white Christmas. If you can get your hands on that, yeah.
Well, especially, I mean, in parts of London, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow, innit? No,
Oh, was it?
I haven't ever had it where it's been snowing all Christmas, but I don't think my family is too appreciative of that somehow.
Yeah, and usually we don't get actual snow on Christmas. It's usually, January, isn't it, where we get the snow, isn't it?
Due to the unicorns and butterflies.
Mm.
What the fact that your pipes freeze up, or have I completely got the wrong end of the stick? Probably have, knowing me. I mean,
No,
my head's gone a bit scatty today.
No, he just said here in the States, he's got family that's had to move to different states, you know, due to the unicorns and butterflies.
So I was looking in YouTube, and I wasn't looking in that part of the chat, so my apologies.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go back into fucking StreamYards, because at least you see all the chat there, don't you?
Yeah.
Oh, Catherine, will you get off my mouse? Cocaine motion on an open fire. That's a bit of a waste, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, not that I'm an expert in illegal substances and that, but I've got a very good imagination, put it that way.
Jack Frost nipping at your nose. Yeah.
That's one way of putting it, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Or nipping at something else. Actually, well, you know exactly what I meant. I know exactly what I meant, but then again, I'm thinking maybe I shouldn't be.
No, you shouldn't be going that far.
That part. What about you the other night? I mean, that was a step too far, wasn't it?
Yes,
to be fair.
I know, but that was weird circumstances, shall we just say?
Weird circumstances.
Yeah.
How to sum this up? Weird circumstances.
Just don't. No. Just leave it at that. Come on. Not everyone has to know,
No, I wasn't intending on letting. I'm not going to give everyone a play-by-play. I mean, even though you guys probably find it hilariously funny, but
yeah. Well, I really wasn't myself.
You owe me big time for this.
I do. Yeah. I know.
Isn't it good though that you have good friends enough to know that if you ever got in a bit of a state like that, that it's okay?
Yeah. Well, you was going a bit silly a couple of days later due to some other things as well, weren't you? No,
Well,
I'm not.
I wouldn't say silly. I would use different wording to silly, but out of character for me, yes.
Yes.
But then again, you only live once, so
Yep. YOLO.
well, exactly. But no, I've been told by a few people to my New Year's resolution should be to basically let my I'm pretty much a free spirit anyway, but to let that side of myself out more
Yeah.
because apparently I've been a little bit serious for too long, and I haven't let my wild side out too much lately. So maybe in 2022, my wild side will be coming out a lot more to play, and I've had some pretty good times with my friends, and I've been like that because people that obviously don't know me too much, which will get to know me, obviously, will sort of like see what kind of person I actually am, because you can't really sort of like tell from being on YouTube from that side of things, because how on earth can you sort of like let people see that side of you when you're doing like streams and stuff?
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, when I start doing my sets and that, you'd probably get more of a feel for that, because Tonkin's already sort of like seen that side of me, so he knows exactly what I'm talking about. But
Yeah. Yeah, but you really do need to let loose and let your hair down and have some fun. I know you do. In every way,
yeah, I actually agree with that.
Yeah.
Well, now that I've had some of my treatment and that, and I sort of like actually turned quite a few corners in my treatment process and that, and I've gotten a lot happier with certain things, and obviously it's going to be hard. I mean, I'm actually glad in a way that we are delaying the island trip a little bit, because obviously the end of January is the anniversary of my mother's passing.
Yeah.
So I would have been dealing with that in Ireland, and I thought, well, I wouldn't want you guys to be going through that with me, because I wouldn't want to put that on you guys and ruin your holiday.
Yeah. Well,
Catching me, stop it.
Well, hopefully Marshall will be down by then, or at least be able to come visit at that time, and I could always come round as well,
Well,
We'd be
I have to speak
sensible.
to I have to speak to Marshall about when he wants to come and stay and that, but it has to be done properly.
Yeah.
And we will sort out the island trip, and like I say, I'm going to be making a few trips over to Ireland in 2022 anyway.
Yeah.
And obviously I'm going to find some more documentation to find my family, to make it a bit easier for me, because I'm not going to really be asking the Garda for help, because now I know better.
No.
I don't know whatever possessed me to bloody do that. I mean, it's probably one of the most stupid things I've done in a while.
Yeah, definitely, DJ.
Well, normally, you would think that officials would want to help, reunite you with your family. But I didn't know that they thought, who is this toff on the phone? Because obviously having a British accent as well, and the fact that they thought I was actually winding them up. And it was when I had my cold as well. So my voice did actually sound a lot more posh than it normally would have done, because I was having to slow my accent down a lot so that they could understand what I was saying, and I could try and understand what they were saying. But I could sort of like hear a couple of them across their office taking the blatant piss, and I'm thinking, hang on a minute. But then when I told Sean what I did, he was wetting himself laughing, and I'm like, you seriously did that? I was like,
Jeez.
yeah. He goes, I will help you next time. Leave the Garda out of it. We will help you find your family. So I said, oh, okay. I will not get the police involved. And I would have thought, like the Home Office or something like that would actually help,
Mm.
because this is like all new to me. Because like I said, a few of them have been adopted, so that's why I needed extra help for that. Not so much anything else, But I'm not an expert in tracking people down that have been adopted and stuff. So, and a lot of them don't have like birth certificates and stuff either, which doesn't help. Some of them are travellers, so what are you supposed to do with that?
Yeah.
But I have faith that I will find
Well, it's going to
the
be it's going to be a
majority.
hard task, though.
No, but I have faith that I will find the majority of them, and if I don't, at least I've tried.
Yeah, well,
Even if I find a few of them, it's better than nothing at all.
well,
But it's what
once
my
you
mum
reach
wanted,
out,
so
yeah.
I'm
Well,
sure.
once you find a few, they'll have leads give you other advice and stuff. You just got to start. You just got to start there, and
I just hope they're not in a joy.
just keep going.
No, in my crazy side of the family, because like I said, we all have bad tempers, and I just hope that they are not in the joy. Mind you, it'd be a lot easier to find them probably.
Yeah, I know.
I have to agree with Tom.
What's that?
I have to agree with Tom. You should go out and enjoy yourself. Instead of kicking your heels, have a bottle of beer and throw it against the wall and have a good time.
Yeah.
I don't actually need alcohol for that. I never really have. Like I said, it's been over 20 years since I've had booze. Never really missed it, but then again, it never really changed me when I did drink, to be fair. So it was sort of like, well,
We just have to get you on a hot chocolate or sugar high.
There you
sugar highs is something I could not believe that yesterday. Fucking hell. I don't know whether to say something to him or not, because that really did affect me.
Yeah, well, usually when you go in and you order one yourself, like they do ask, do you want semi-skim milk or the full fat milk?
Well, I didn't know that would be a problem, but the actual cup size as
chocolate is a lot
well
richer,
isn't. Well, the cup size is a lot smaller than, say, the actual cup sizes in Mackie. So I thought I'd be fine, but then again, because I'd taken my other medication, which was quite sweet, I didn't realise how sweet it was. If I hadn't taken my medication, obviously I would have known, and obviously I wouldn't have drunk both of them. I would have saved the other one for later and reheated it or whatever. But no, stupid bin I am, bloody downs both of them. And my poor head paid for it all day, but at least I know now not to do it again. But I think that they should like know that the actual effect it did have.
Yeah.
Because the fact that I had seizures and that, it did affect my blood sugar. So if I'd have been normal, as in what normal is, and drunk that, it would have been a lot bloody worse as well.
Mm.
So it does make you wonder how much sugar that they put in stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, you got to see the pop. Wow.
Mhm.
How much you going to
Yeah.
put in pop? Ooh.
Yeah. She doesn't have pop or anything.
No, I don't
Does it?
drink fizzy drink. I mean, I did have a can of Dr Pepper in the past week because they actually sent it to me instead of mineral water, which I mean they actually do that a lot. I think they've only ever sent me the right drink order once in the whole time I've used that restaurant, but I like their food there. I mean, I can drink Dr Pepper. It's not that I can't drink fizzy stuff. I just choose not to, really. But it's because of what my mum used to say about drinking Coke or Pepsi, and she would. Well, for me personally, I'm a visual person, so she put like a little bit of ham in a little dish of Coke, and you should see how bright green this bit of ham turned into.
Mm.
It was freaking disgusting. And she turned around and she said, "Well, that's what it does to insides." And I'm like, "Lovely." And I was like, what, 5 years old at the time, and I haven't had a can of Coke since. And she'd
What?
also did that with a penny.
Mm.
You know how filthy pennies are. She put that in a dish of Coke, and I can't remember how long she'd had it in there for. I don't think it was that long. She
It
took it
takes a
out
couple
of
of minutes.
she took it out of the dish of Coke, and it was the brightest penny I'd ever seen. And she said, "That's what it does to your insides as well." And I was like, "Hell no." So that is how my mother would teach me not to do things like with cigarettes in particular. I didn't have to do this. My sister thought she would borrow some of my mum's cigarettes. So instead of my mum letting her get away with it, she I think it was like 40 or 60 cigarettes, and she made my sister smoke every single one of them, one after the other, after the other, after the other, till she chundered everywhere.
Jeez.
Oh, my mum had an evil streak like that, but it did teach her to stop smoking, well, for a few years anyway. But yeah, my mum was like that. She would sort of like show you the error of your ways, type of thing. But I know you're not allowed to do that kind of thing now because they consider that child abuse.
Oh yeah.
Everything's
Stuff
child
like
abuse,
that.
you know?
It's like if you use bad language, it'd be a bar of soap in your mouth.
Yeah.
She did not like, especially if you'd ever pull out the C word. Wow. She hated that word, and I don't think I'd ever called her the C word. I think my brother did once, and my sister did, and that was enough for me to see her reaction with them. But then my mum, she never messed about at all like that. But no, I turned out okay. My sister was, well, she still is a bit crazy, but My brother turned out fine. So she couldn't have done that bad a job. But you can't do that though with your kids now. Not that I would have done with mine anyway, but I think there are things that you should be able to do to teach your kids respect, because now kids don't have respect for anything or anyone, and that is dangerous, in my opinion.
Yeah, they don't have the good old values nowadays of respect and understanding of others. And it's all for
No.
them.
And the bad thing about it is it takes two parents to work, and then they want you to do their schoolwork to help them out. You know, you just don't have time to do everything.
Oh,
And the
yeah.
government's doing this purposely. Now, my time, I only had one parent work, and he had a car, insurance, medical insurance, had money in the bank.
Yeah.
We got to go on vacation. One person. Now it takes
Yeah.
two. Now it's going to be three just to work to make a living.
Yep.
Terrible, isn't it?
Yeah,
At the
and
end
it's
of
done
the day.
purposely. It's done purposely.
Yep.
No, I totally agree with you there. I don't know what the answer is now, though, because teachers in classrooms aren't allowed to do any kind of discipline. I'm not suggesting that they like batter your kids or anything like that. That's not what I'm saying. But when I was at school and that they had a lot more authority to control people,
Yep.
a lot more. But now they've like stripped away a lot of powers that teachers or parents did have.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you wouldn't believe like the language that you hear on public transport from kids no older than, I'd say, between the ages of 8 and 10. The language that comes out of their mouths, and I'm sitting there and I'm like, wow, you really talk like that? And the parents are sitting right there, and it's like they're allowing that.
Yeah.
And the amount of F words, and I mean, yeah, I have like swear rants occasionally, but these kids curse more than what I would do. And I'm just sitting there gobsmacked. And there was this elderly lady on the bus, and she was getting really irritated by the actual kids' behaviour and that, because not only were they using language like that, they were yelling and screaming as well, so everybody could hear it. They were having a food fight, throwing drinks around and being right little sods. And the mother was just sitting there. I think she was talking to her mate on her mobile phone and that. And she thought it's basically okay for her kids to act like that. So the elderly lady turned around and said something. And the amount of disrespect this poor woman got, I was disgusted. You don't speak to your elders like that, for one. And you don't let your kids act like that for starters either. I couldn't believe what I was hearing.
Yeah. When we was growing up, we was taught to always be polite to your elders.
Hi, D. John, you're right.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say thanks to you again, Dee, for letting Wrights know what was going on
Yeah, I appreciate it too.
in Josh's room, because I still cannot get my head around why anybody would want to stir up trouble between AFA and Wrights, because Wrights didn't even know anything about the AFA until I told him about it. who Josh was, what accountability for stood for. He didn't have a clue. So why on earth do that divide for? Because I'm sure Josh would have, got to know Rights as a person and would have found out that he wouldn't ever do anything like that anyway. But why on earth even start doing stuff like that? It's beyond me. Why they'd even bother, I just don't understand it. Why on earth cause all this bother for? I mean, if Rights was a nasty person, I could sort of like, okay, he's brought it on himself, whatever. But he's not like that. He's never been like that. He's an honourable man. And it's like I've always said on this platform, it's always the ones that are pure of heart that get the most crap.
Yep.
And why on earth is that? Why on earth can't it be the people that are causing the drama that get the drama back? Why does it have to be the good ones? The ones that are going out of their way to help people and to unite people, to be kind, loving and respectful. Why do they feel the need to, put the boot in? I mean, how many times would you say, Rights, that people have tried to take down your channel? No.
I had 1, 2, 3, about 5 so far. 5, no, 6.
Jeez.
6 people.
I mean, I don't understand the reasoning behind it, because you have a small channel like what we have. You're not doing anything like wrong, really. You've actually fought for your country. I think you've earned the right to sort of like say how you feel, because you are a veteran. And I just can't get my head around it. I just don't understand it. I mean, Josh himself, he's got enough to deal with, adjusting to life on the outside.
Well,
He doesn't need that,
It's bad enough when people come over here, they don't have to worry about it, because I screw up my own channel. Not getting used to StreamYard, you know me. I'm always doing something wrong.
No, but you've also done a lot of things right, though. You've done a lot more right than wrong, I'd say.
Thank you.
You always come out with a laugh and a joke. You always bring people up, not down. And that's what people don't like, which I don't understand that.
Well,
why are people so threatened about kindness and loving and being honourable? Why is that such a big threat? I just don't get it. Maybe somebody could enlighten me here, because I've been trying to work this out ever since I've been on YouTube, and other social media, that all of this happens to the good ones, and it shouldn't be that way.
Yeah, I just can't figure out how people just want to cause trouble, stir up things.
I think people should grow a pair and stand by, the ones that are pure of spirit and that are honourable, because there are a lot more good people out there than bad. I think I put this on your channel, Rights, or something along those lines. That if we all stood shoulder to shoulder like that, we'd be a force to be reckoned with, all of us.
This is true. This is very true. They don't
Whether or
realize.
not it will happen, it's another matter. But the world will be a lot better place for it.
Well, like I said before, and I'll say it again, if people don't start sticking together, we're not going to have even the internet to talk on. We're going to be all shut down. Even just a little word, they'll kick us out. It's coming in 222. So my best advice to everybody is to start using that internet for good instead of bad. Start telling people what's going to happen, what will happen, and they don't. We're all going to be deep in trouble. They're splitting us up, and it's wrong. Start uniting the good people against the bad. One individual like can't talk. I can't, go out there and do what I want to do like I used to do, and I'm ashamed of it. But it wasn't my fault to be the way I am right now physically.
Well, of
But
course
so
not. You have physical limitations. Quite a few of us do, but
Yeah.
there are a lot of things that we actually can do to help each other out, and I think it's a shame that people are getting in the way of that deliberately to make it that much harder to.
it'll take a lot for me to blow up. I'm too thick skinned, and I'm just too.
No, I don't mean it like that, but isn't it bad though that people find it a lot easier to believe a lie than the actual truth?
Oh yeah.
What is wrong? What is wrong with that?
Well, it's like how can I say this? It'd be like don't drink and you can drink because you can get away with it. You'll do it.
You right, Tom? How are you doing today? And how's Finglas? It is Finglas you live around, isn't it? I'm pretty
You know
sure,
what?
unless I've screwed that up. Who knows with my head today? But I'm pretty sure that you said you lived near there when we were talking the other night. When Dino brought up that pub with it being the most shootings or something in Dublin. It's a scary thought right there, but when I saw all those flowers, I mean, what a powerful picture right there. It just brings you back down to earth, doesn't it, when you see things like that, that life can be ended so quickly.
Yeah.
There's no guarantee. Which you
Oh,
might excuse me just a moment. Oh, Billy, I seen that, and you come over here. I'm going to flatten all your freaking tires. I heard that, or I seen you reading it. Okay, you wait. Okay, go on. You can send me a message. Says she doesn't know you very well. I'll get you for that.
Oh, right. So you're neighbours of Dean's. Nice.
Yeah, Billy. My Billy friend wrote me a note. Yeah, I'm going to get him for that. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
You'll see him on YouTube when he's got to fix his flat tires.
I do think it's a shame that happens a lot in Ireland. Well, all around the world really. But 27-year-olds, their life is really just beginning, and it just gets stopped just like that, and they don't probably even know the reason why.
Probably just over a little dispute with the wrong look. People say,
With all this greed.
So it would be nice, Tom, when we go over to Ireland and that, if you want to meet up with us a lot as well, because a few of us are going to be meeting up when we do go over to Dublin and that. And I'd say the more the merrier, but it will be fun, and you'll be able to see Dino's forfeit because he's got 24 hours of because he lost that bet. So
I want to see this. Oh yeah.
well, obviously I will film a little bit of it, but obviously I'm not going to do the whole thing because I don't want to embarrass Dean too much because that wouldn't be fair on him. But
have him walk around. Have him walk around doing around the car. That's all.
Oh, he's going to wish that he'd never done that there or bet or whatever you want to say. But it's like I said to him, I could have easily have lost that myself. So I don't think he would have been so soft with me if I'd have lost that wager. I may go easy on him by say double or nothing.
Oh, jeez.
Oh no! Oh no!
But then again, I'm already in a good position here, so
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll have to see about that one.
Let him be your butler for the whole day.
Oh, it's going to be more than that. He better learn how to cook. That's all I'm saying. Well, he's going to be doing my breakfast, Tonkins, Marshall's, Sean's, Oh, he's going to be tired by the end of the 24 hours.
Make sure you stay up that long so you get him for 24 hours straight.
This is the thing, right? I don't sleep very much either, so he seems to forget this, so...
I have a feeling he ain't gonna be sleeping either.
Oh no!
I didn't say sleep was part of any arrangement.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
It should. Like I say, he is a fun, loving, easygoing person, and so are we. So obviously, I'm not going to be getting him to do stuff that's going to get him into serious legal trouble. I mean, that wouldn't be good. But
yeah, but you've got to send him down the 24-hour McDonald's in a tutu to get you a hot chocolate and an apple pie.
What, in a tutu and spandex?
Yeah, tutu and spandex and that. With a little furry one.
And an English flag.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what you do? Make sure it's really cold and let him wear a Scottish skirt.
A kilt.
Oh, you want him to wear? You want him to wear a kilt and a sporran?
Well, is that what it is? Yeah. Well,
it will be. Well, I could always ask. Who's Scottish that we could really rope in here? Well, we could always ask Moscow if he's got any like family tartan or something like that. So yeah, we could basically ask him to sort of lend us that. So we could use like part of his heritage for this, being Scottish and obviously just foreign. So we've got that covered. We could either really up the ante by covering him in the Union Jack, which I don't think he does, but English flag would be better, I think.
Well, make sure he doesn't wear no underwear when he wears it. And it's nice and cold.
Well, we were going to go over in January, but now it's going to be delayed 6 weeks. It'll be warmer than it would be in January, I must admit. But no, I think it'd be quite
only
good.
slightly warmer though,
And there will be no running off because we can ask Tom to keep an eye on him.
Oh, DJ's thinking now.
No, well, we've got to come up with like well, there's obviously a big list, but we're going to narrow it down because we've only got 24 hours. But obviously, I'm not going to let him know any of these things and what they are because that will give him the heads up, and I'm not doing that either. But the fact that he wanted to send Marshall to the zoo. That's sort of like piped Marshall up now, so he's going to get his own back for those comments. So it's going to be interesting.
Well, I thought he was actually going to send him to the zoo and feed him to the animals. I thought you're saying along those lines, you know, not just for a little day trip in the zoo.
What he was going to do that with Marshall, or
yeah, that's what I thought he was
no,
doing. Going to put him in a cage with him.
No, my understanding of it. What I'm just going to remember the wording of this. What was it now? He was going to give Marshall a bus pass and give him like a season ticket to the zoo for a couple of weeks. So he's got an all-access pass to the zoo. I was supposed to be going over to his for 13 days, and then wasn't it? He said that Dwayne can have me on day 14. I thought, oh, that's very kind of you, you know. To actually say all these things, but the fact now that he's lost his bloody bet, this is all going to backfire on him now.
Yeah, he's only going to last 24 hours with the bet, you know.
Oh, you guys have no idea. So it will be fun. Like I said, we will record some of it, but obviously not all of it, because I think that'd be too cruel. But I will take some nice video and pictures for you, right? Because you actually said that you wanted to have some nice footage of Ireland, because that's part of your heritage as well, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yeah, it's
like if you let me know what you want, and we can accommodate you. And
doesn't matter. Just show me anything you possibly can think of. That's all. Honestly.
Well, we could always go to a heritage museum and that lot, you know. Film that, go around.
We have to get you an Irish flag.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that'd be great. I'd love to have that. Oh my god. Yeah. Well, I'll even pay for that. Yeah, you ship it. Yeah, I'll get it. Yeah. Yeah.
It's quite easy to get like English ones and things like that. So I hardly wouldn't have thought it'd be bad to get an Irish one, or.
You get plenty of Irish flags over there, you know.
But I'd want to get like a decent sized one for him, though.
Oh yeah.
That would be great. Yeah, whatever it costs, you tell me, and I'll pay it for you. I will. I'd definitely like to have that.
Yeah. Well, we will have to see, what we can find in that. But it's always nice to get back to your roots, isn't it?
Yeah. I just never got to really talk to my grandmother about it. She died so that much, when I got old enough. So.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
She's a good lady, very good lady. Yeah.
Do you happen to know whereabouts in Ireland she was from, or?
No, I don't. No. It's been such a long time since we talked about it. Honestly, I can't remember certain parts. It's just.
Well, if you actually try and find out, because like I say, I'm going to be going over to Ireland quite a few times. I can maybe put some flowers where she would have been, or light a candle in that particular place or something. Do something nice like that.
Well, believe it or not, everybody in my family has died. My dad, my brother, my mother, my niece, my daughter, my.
Yeah, I remember you were saying about your daughter and that much.
Yeah, my grandmother and grandfather. Yeah, they're all dead. The only one I have now is my immediate family now. So my kids.
Well, it was similar when my brother was down here. I mean, he's gone back down to Brighton now, but I actually think he's going to probably move up north when I do. He's seriously thinking about it, which I think would be quite a good thing. But when I was doing the memorials for a few of my family members and that, because I have a different outlook on remembering the dead. I prefer to be celebrating their lives rather than thinking of the upsetting times. And Ginger got the wrong end of the stick because she thought, I was literally having a piss up or something. But no, I didn't mean it like that. Definitely not. But it's always good to celebrate somebody's life and what they actually did, what their dreams were, their passions, and all of that. To see it in that light rather than it being about morbid things. That's just the way I look at life and death, because it's not the end of something, it's the beginning of something else. That's my belief system.
Your last breath, if you die, you're instantly going to wherever you're going at. I'm not going to say, but
Yeah, but your energy
yeah,
travels on. That's what I see it as, energy, not or your actual soul. That goes on.
right.
So that's the way I see it. So
That's what I got to laugh about.
which is slightly different to how others see it, but not that different really.
That's what I laugh about people. That they want to have money, they want to have everything. Just and they screw people over. And for what? When they're dead, they can't take it with them. It just amazes me how people are so greedy and just upheld upon other. I can't get over that. I mean, everybody wants money. I don't want to be rich. I've always asked.
Well, you already are rich because you have a beautiful wife and you have a beautiful family. You've got good friends, so you already are rich, in my opinion.
Yeah. I got full Billy and I got Tone. So yeah, and I do have a good family. I do. Yeah, I do. I raised him that way. So my wife, I mean, we spanked him. There's no doubt about it. My son says, "You can't do that to me. I'll call the cops." I says, "You go ahead. I'll make another one just like you." I kept his mouth shut. I said, "Now, what do you want to do?" I mean, I was fair, but I was strict too. I mean, but now they turned out good.
You've got to be firm but fair.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. They turned out good, every one of them. So, and they're
it's like little things like with my daughter, for example. Yeah, she had a phone, but it wasn't an internet phone until she was gone 15 years old. Because I didn't want her being distracted. She actually didn't need to get online because she could do her schoolwork and that, and do anything online that she needed to do while she was at school. And anything else would be monitored to a degree, but obviously give her trust as well. But she didn't need all of that. And quite a few people have said to me, "Oh, I bet she was angry with you," and that. I said, no, she actually appreciated it, and she actually said thank you for that, because she didn't have all those distractions and that. I mean, even now she doesn't use her phone that often. She's a bit like me. She prefers face-to-face contact with people rather than using phones and computers and all of that,
That's the way I am. Yep, you know that. That's the way I am. Yep.
Well, I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
Mm-mm.
But now she's sorting out her further education and that. Now that is why now I'm going to be fine when I do move.
Yeah. I've always wanted my kids to have better than I have, and my wife. You know what I mean? And they did it. They did it.
Well, I had a conversation with my son yesterday, and he's a bit, well, he was a bit concerned about the fact that I've gone a bit quiet lately. But, I basically said to him, I said, look, it's not you. it's just me like just trying to process all this stuff that's gone on recently, and trying to move on in a good positive way. Like when I do move, like I was saying earlier about letting my free spirit side out a lot more. And yeah, I mean, obviously, yeah, I do care and that, but I'm very carefree as well. And since my attack, that side of me is like hasn't gone, but I've been. I probably would say scared actually to sort of like show that side more, because I don't want others to notice that and it to get the wrong kind of attention again, because it happened before. But then I can't live in what ifs. I can't be doing that again, because it would have meant that that guy's won. He's taken enough from me as it is without taking away, the actual better parts, which he hasn't. But the little bits he has changed me. So it's changing it back, but changing it back, but with a twist and making it better. But I'm not just going to let anybody in my life anymore. I'm going to be a lot more cautious with it too. But when I do let people into my life, then they will sort of like find that spark that I've always had, which I haven't shown too much lately. I just hope people appreciate it.
Oh, they will.
I'm sure they will, but it's finding things to do which will benefit others too, as well as working on my own issues and stuff.
Well, just getting back to doing your DJing and that, and opening up and showing people your talent, and bringing people together.
That's all you can do.
People get a lot of enjoyment out of that.
Well, I actually do myself. A music piece is just sold together perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
I totally agree with that, but it's all these bloody rules now, though, that you need to be jabbed to go here, you need to be jabbed to go there, and it's like, but why? Because it doesn't stop you from getting anything. So why the fact that you have to have this done when it doesn't stop at anything?
It's control. Total control over our lives, where the rich will never have that control. They'll walk around free and do what they want to do while we're being incarcerated.
Oh, yeah.
Obey or go to jail or die. And that's exactly what's going to happen.
I'm sure.
It is. It's going to happen that way. That's it. And you got to put your mindset that either way, either kiss or butt, or you just plan on dying. And that's all there is to it. And dying is nothing but sleep. You never wake up in this world again. You go on to the next, and that's what you got to put your mindset. It's a cruel thing to say, but that's how the serviceman thinks. When we go to war, or if we think we are going to war, I have to do what I got to do, regardless. And people have to realize you're going to have to do the same thing to fight this tyranny, this chaos. And it's, if they don't do it, all they're doing is prolonging their death. Is all they're doing, and I just cannot see me looking at my kids right now and say I didn't do nothing. And they keep telling me get off of YouTube, and I tell them no, I'm not doing it. I will not do it. I'm not doing it for you, and I'm not doing it for anybody but for me, because I believe that we were born free. And by George, I meant what I said. and I'm going to do what I have to do to do it, whether I die or I don't.
I
And
actually do think though that I actually see you getting yourself quite a lot wound up with it, and sometimes it's wise just to obviously continue what you're doing, but take a step back and breathe and slow down and
I just see,
absorb it all without absorbing
DJ,
all the toxic stuff around it as well, you know.
but I can see what other people can't see. I read, I look, I read the
I
Bible. I do
know.
it. I mean, I can see it, and I'm not scared of death. Trust me. I'll be scared of dying, but I'm not scared of death
no,
itself.
you actually misunderstand what I'm saying.
All right, I'm listening. I'm sorry.
It's the actual anger part of it that I'm seeing a lot of coming through, and I know you have every right to be, and you know you fought for your country, and I think you're getting frustrated the fact that people aren't waking up fast enough and coming around to what you've been seeing for a long time, and it's very frustrating for a lot of people that have been seeing this coming for a long time, but you can't force people just to see what you see. It will happen in their own time.
Well, it's going to happen. They're going to regret it when it does happen. That's the problem. It's not so much madness. I'm frustrated. You know,
Yeah,
what I mean, I'm not.
that's just what I just said, wasn't it? You can see the frustration and that coming
Yeah,
out.
it's
And
frustration. And the bad thing about it, I'm not lying to them. I'm not asking for money. I'm not asking for anything. Just
no,
listen to
I
me.
know that.
Do your homework and see if I'm lying. That's all. And they, they do. You know,
But
it just.
the actual thing is, though, people don't like being lectured or feel like they're being lectured. So if you worded it in a different way, I think that would probably pay off more. I don't know whether Tonkin agrees with that, but there are so many ways of wording the same things, and it can come across a lot if you use softer language.
Finesse, in other words, finesse.
Yeah.
Oh, of course.
I don't. I never had that ability. I've always been either yay or nay, never in between. I've always been that way. Again,
There are always shades of grey.
Huh?
Yeah, but like
With
some people
but,
just don't want to wake up and see it because
no,
a
lot of people
they're
are
fine
scared
just
of it.
going. Yeah, they're scared of it and they just don't want to accept it. So they don't. They think it's all fine and everything as long as they can get on with their day-to-day lives.
It's the actual film, The Matrix, which is a perfect example what I see going on now. That people are going on about their everyday lives, oblivious to what is actually going on. I know it's a film and that, but it is a good example, really.
Oh, yeah.
A bit of a twisted one, but it's a good example.
But they don't well, okay. They don't realize it's going to happen to them eventually. It's coming to them. It is coming. And if they put their blinders on and they don't get themselves ready, they're going to wish they did hear my voice. I'm telling you, they'll
know, but
they will.
You can't actually force it on people. It will come in their own time.
Yeah.
I hope it's not when it's too late. That's what I'm worried about. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's just like we just hope there's enough people who see what's going on, know what's going to happen, and when it does happen, we're going to have to be there to help the people get through who never saw it coming and weren't prepared.
Well, you have done what you felt is right at the time. You can't really do any more than that.
Yeah,
exactly. And if you feel you're not getting through to certain, but try other approaches. Like I said, there are lots of different ways of doing things that it's always worth like rejigging stuff around and trying other things out, experimentation, see,
Well,
and definitely using different language and, like I said, humor, and that people understand. And
it's I tried to do that humor, and I just couldn't. I
don't know.
well, I know
It's
because you actually feel it's not appropriate to be humorous at the
yeah,
moment. No, I get you, but to
it's
actually
dirty.
get people to listen initially,
Well, I'm not there to hurt anybody.
no.
I
We all know that.
I just I'd rather have a bunch of subscribers who want to come in and have a good time, and we talk about different things, and then
Sure,
have a big bunch of people who just want to tear up things and just don't want to listen. And it's bizarre what's going on out here.
it is, but there's not really a lot you can do,
Uh,
Are you
well,
playing with your car window again?
Yeah.
oh, which reminds me, Hillbilly told me about the Coke, and it's funny you should talk about the pop. He is
All
telling me
right.
that if you have bugs on your windows and it's stuck there, use Coke on it. Pour Coke on your windows only, not your paint, and it actually eats the bugs right up your windshield.
Yeah, because if you put it on your paintwork, it will do something to that, won't it?
Yeah, that's what he said. Yep. Yeah, you got to watch what you do. But he says if you have no water and you have a Coke can or something, just put it on there and it'll get the bugs out right off easily. And it's funny you should talk about that because we were just talking about that 2 days ago.
My friends think I'm a bit weird not drinking fizzy stuff, and that no, I am quite particular about what I eat and drink and that, but I don't see a problem with it.
I'll be right back. I want to hold on. I'm sorry.
It's not affecting them.
So don't forget. I'll be right back. I want to show you something. If you can post this, well, maybe
So
you can't. Son of a gun.
I'm just taking my Gaviscon, so
You can't do it. You can't do it. Never mind. Okay. I was going to show you about that alcohol, that rubbing alcohol, what you can use with it, and how to use it in your home. But you can't show it out here. It's would be a copyright. Never mind.
Oh, yeah.
Shoot.
what kind? Well, you'd be able to do your own video on it. That way, it wouldn't be copyrighted; it'd be yours.
Yeah,
That's one way around it.
You just don't say the brand. Yeah.
I'd have to do it myself.
Well, even if you did show the brand, so what?
Yeah, be advertising.
No, it's the guy that shows you how to do it. He shows you how to do it step by step, how to make a burner, so you can cook things.
That stuff is disgusting.
Rubbing alcohol and how to get heat in your house with rubbing alcohol and what to use. And it's not that expensive either.
No.
You were drinking that stuff the other day, weren't you, Tonkin Gaviscon?
Oh, yeah.
What's that?
I don't like it. I don't like aniseed and
What is it?
Well, I'll get the spearmint flavour.
I use Gaviscon Advance, and
yeah.
I don't have to use it all the time, but like when I do get bad heartburn and stuff.
Is that something to drink?
Yeah, it's heartburn and
an
indigestion. Yeah, it's an antacid. It settles you when you got bad heartburn or indigestion.
It's actually very good stuff.
Yeah.
Especially
helps
the
with acid
advanced
reflux
one
and everything,
Huh.
I mean, for was it a 500ml bottle? It costs about £12 something, isn't it?
Yeah, for the proper Gaviscon, but you can get the off-brand ones as well, which is just as good.
But the advanced one is the better one in my opinion,
Yeah.
because you don't need as much of it. But well, I can't actually have the mint one. It I don't know why, it just makes you feel really like ugh. So I literally have to take the aniseed one and hold my nose.
See, I like aniseed, so that doesn't
Does
bother me
this
much.
take care of your
But
stomach or your cold, or what does it do?
No, it's when you get bad heartburn, or indigestion, or people suffer from acid reflux and that, like you just get the burning sensation in your throat and down into your chest.
well,
Like
mine
tightness.
gets so bad that
Everybody,
you actually, it feels like you can't breathe.
I'll be
Yeah,
right back.
yeah,
Michelle's calling.
yeah. When you
Oh,
breathe,
okay.
it's like a burning sensation. Yeah, when you breathe. Yeah, I get that as well. So I also have the tablets as well sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't mind the actual strawberry one
Oh
in
yeah, the
tablet
strawberry
form.
one's
But
nice. Yeah, that's
hi,
the kiddie one.
NC. How are you doing, darling?
Hi, NC.
Yeah, I saw NC this morning in a channel, because I was talking to Marshall for a bit and went over there, and then I think he went live again, but I got distracted, and then I can't remember what I think I may have spoken to you briefly, didn't I? Or I can't remember.
Well, you did about 6:30 this morning. Yeah, just quickly.
No, you called me.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
no, no, oh, no. That was the night before, wasn't it? When your cold was bad.
Yeah.
I didn't. No, I didn't speak to you.
No.
Well, no, I spoke to you before you went to bed, because
Yeah.
you said goodnight and that. But
Yeah.
and then you called me at 6:30 this morning when my other friend like literally fallen asleep on me. I just literally put the phone down, and then you called me. I thought, what the fuck, Yeah, expect me to be calling you at 6:30 in the morning, but no, it's cool. Not well, I'm normally awake, as you know, but
Yeah.
that was just a bit of a bloody heart attack moment. You bloody put the phone down and your bloody phone starts ringing.
Yeah.
Well, I thought it was still on silent, but Callie was on the actual laying on my phone, and she actually turned the volume up. Here we go.
Well, hello everyone.
Hello.
Hello,
Hey
Joe.
DJ.
Oh, you went to the chiropractor, NC?
Who me?
No, a young lady in the church. She said
Oh,
she went to the chiropractor.
yeah. Hey Tunkin. Hey Rights.
Hey,
Oh,
Michelle.
Michelle. Hi, Duncan. Hi, DJ.
You're right. Hopefully, if you are in bed tomorrow, you're not going to be in too much pain.
Yeah.
That would not be good.
Well, I
So, what
got a
have you
lot of
been up to today?
me, nothing. I just carried this roommate to work. Start my day again. I had a bad night last night, but I'm all right.
Oh,
How bad is bad?
Pretty bad.
oh dear.
Okay. What, nightmares wise, or
Yeah.
yeah? I saw like asking people in the chat earlier about ways of getting me to sleep, because it's getting to the point now I'm getting so damn tired all the time.
Yeah, I understand.
Well, maybe I could try and read an audio book to you. I've been known to tend to put people to sleep by just talking away as well, like you.
I did find I did find my another drive with all the JFK stuff on it, all the top secret files. There's probably hundreds and hundreds of top secret files.
Whoa.
Okay.
Look at Ryan. He's like, woo.
Well, you can only imagine what's on them because.
Well, exactly. You sort of like go wild, don't you?
Mm-hmm. Melatonin.
Yeah,
Well,
I got all
it's supposed to be good for sleep, I know, but
yeah, I just found
I have tried everything. It's meditation a lot, and nothing is working for me.
Yeah.
How about hypnosis?
I need somebody to do a full body massage that won't kill my back, but take away enough of the pain.
Somebody just DJ. You just need somebody to rock your world, girl. That's all.
Yeah,
well,
she
a
needs that
few
too.
people are saying that in the chat as well, but
That always helps.
well,
You know, that always helps.
I'm sure it would, but it's finding the guy that'd be able to keep up with me for a start.
Hey DJ, you've been out of it for a
tell
while,
me
so you
about
might
it.
be a bit rusty, you know. So
Highly
steps, girl.
doubtful.
Baby steps.
Highly doubtful.
It's like riding a bicycle.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, it's like just try to tell me to take baby steps, and y'all all know me, and that ain't happening. I don't take baby steps for nobody.
Well, especially when it involves having a partner and all of that. So
That's correct.
well, it's strange because I had a reading, and this was nearly 3 years ago now, and I was told that next year that'll be the year where I would meet a potential soulmate.
Wow.
I don't think this was.
And the actual rest of the reading that I had, it's been 100% bang on.
Yeah.
Wow.
Which is very scary for me. So.
Well, the thing is, DJ, yeah, you might have met your potential soulmate, but both of you still don't know it yet. You know.
Well, I've also got to act on it too.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I don't think there's a man on a planet that can tame my butt.
Is that a challenge?
Maybe not, but
is it against the law? Is it against the law for me to go to a women's correctional center for a while?
All right, y'all getting cheeky now.
Yeah.
I just asked.
We all like being cheeky. What of it?
I know. I was just teasing the guys.
I'm sure. Guys do like to be teased after all.
Yeah.
But so do us ladies. So it's all fair.
Well, I just want to do my patriotic duty.
You want to do your bit for what now?
Well, I want to do a patriotic duty for the correctional center for women. You know.
A patriotic what?
Duty.
Oh, duty.
Yeah.
So, my bad. I thought you said something else then. A minute.
Hey, Frosty. How you doing, Frosty, buddy?
Well, is Frosty in there? I can't see him on my cell phone. Hey, Frosty.
Why on earth you guys call cell phones for anyway?
Why what?
You use the term cell phones.
Oh, they like making them long distance phone calls with their cell phones, which is their blank.
Yeah, but we call them mobile phones. You call them cell
Yes.
phones.
Right.
See?
The actual phone is a mobile phone because you can make calls with them when you're moving about. It's mobile.
Yeah, no, but a cell phone, the cell is the battery cell, you know. So it's a battery operated phone. So
Lots of things are operated with batteries, you know.
Yes, we know, DJ, and you've got a whole storeroom full of them. Yes.
Well, you can piss right off and all, cheeky fucker.
Yeah. How do you know we got a lot of hey, we might have stock in Duracell and all the battery companies. We're gonna be rich.
Yeah, I actually do have lots of stocks in Duracell, but that goes without saying.
Oh, see, see, guys, see what you started.
I thought you was more of an Energizer bunny.
Yeah, that too. But I sort of like took Michelle's ideas to heart, all about prepping and all of that. So rather than making sure that about the food and that, I just want to make sure that I've got enough batteries for those kinds of things. So I've always got a smile on my face.
Yep, there you go. And see, I got stock in Disney, so I got a lot of stock in Disney. So
well, that is the kind of prepping I can get my head around.
Yeah, you're preparing for a good time.
Well, exactly. And,
right, when everything's gloomy and going south, shoot, us girls gonna be sitting there having a bigger smile on our face, and y'all guys are gonna be like,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do they carry batteries? Do they carry batteries at the correctional centers for women?
Well, not only do you have to have enough batteries, but you've got to have enough decent lube as well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm confused.
That's all right. You're always confused.
We actually broke Wright's brain. Never mind.
Yeah. Went way over his head.
I am sure.
Can someone draw me a picture?
Enlighten you.
Well, can someone draw me a picture?
What you want a diagram? I don't think you'd be the first guy to ask for a diagram for us ladies, do you? It'll be like a game of hangman, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would.
Is it anywhere over here? And you'd be like drawing the actual guy's head, as in a no. And then the next question, instead of like asking for letters and stuff, you'd be asking for directions, and it'd be no. So you don't lose a life. Do it like that.
Well, she knows me well.
See, I like to play golf with them little balls, and I just don't know why.
How little balls are we talking?
I'd rather not say.
Well, I know they all vary in that.
Yeah, they vary in sizes and all this good stuff, and they all come up in one wrapper. If you get my meaning.
Right.
but
I always be thinking of rappers, thank you.
But I always when I play golf, I don't know why I get the wedge and I always slice to the right every time I hit that little sucker.
Well, having a nice slice is always good, but
talking about teeing off.
But I'm not entirely sure about the wedge though.
Well, the wedge makes sure it gets up there real good and tight.
Sure, but the putter comes in handy for that too.
Yeah, I know, but yeah, but
And it's certainly good when you tee off.
Yeah, no. But you don't want to be putting around all day.
no, I'm not talking about the real. I'm not
Who,
talking about real
who
golf.
actually said anything about all day? What are you saying? I've got
I'm not
things to
talking.
do, you know.
Talking,
Hi, Chad.
talking, my friend, my
Oh, coming up to
family.
say
Okay,
hi, Chad.
I'm not talking about playing real golf.
No,
I'm talking about.
we actually know that. I mean,
Yeah,
you
no.
do. Yeah.
I know I'm blonde and that, but I actually got exactly what you meant.
Okay,
I
but I
am
didn't
quick
know
on the
talking.
uptake.
Play all day. I mean, shoot, if I play all day, somebody's gonna be hurting.
Oh,
Really?
It actually depends on speed, strength, all of
Yeah.
that.
hey,
All
Doctor,
kind,
what do you think about
all
1900?
different positions. If you're doing it on the green or not, you know.
Yeah.
Hello,
Doctor, what do
darling.
you
You
think?
all right?
Doctor,
Hey,
what do you
Chad.
think of 18
I've been good company on the bottom, I see.
Okay. How you doing, buddy?
Good.
Nanu, nanu.
No.
Mhm.
Oh, she put me up between the. Now I'm a rose between two thorns.
Uh oh. Hey, we're
Hey.
not thorns,
Yeah.
Chad.
There you go.
I'm teasing you, Michelle. Come on.
Okay. All right. I figured you was. I just want to make sure.
Mm.
The way we ever talk about slicing some balls, and
I came up here and I saw that part that or heard that as I was coming up here. I was like, there's a different game than regular golf.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
you've got crazy golf, actual golf, and the English version.
Well, then you also got frisbee golf.
Yeah.
I'm
There's
not.
backyard golf.
And Leo has his own version too.
Ooh.
Hey, Chad, did you hear what I said earlier? I don't know when he came out. I got a lot of. I found my thumb drive that has a lot of the probably thousands of JFK documents on
Oh, nice.
it. Yeah.
You sound more excited than I am.
Nah, I already know what's on them, but I'm just glad I found them so I can spread the love.
Happy days are here
Oh,
again.
yeah.
Oh yes.
So how far you got? How far you got on the other? How far you got on the other document that I sent you? You ain't still on page 1 yet, are you?
No, I'm way past page 1. I'm on like page 28.
Oh, okay.
But I've been going. I find you got to go back a lot of times too to they'll reference something. You're like, wait a minute, I saw that back here somewhere.
Yeah.
It's a very scattered document. I actually had a friend of mine. I was actually reading it. And a friend of mine who's really big into the whole alien thing was here, and I was reading through it and had it on the screen. He's looking at it and he's like, "Where did you get that? I want it." I'm like, "Nope, not until I'm done with it."
Yeah.
And I was on like page 10 at that point when he was here.
So he wanted a copy of it, huh?
He wanted a copy of it, yeah. Oh, he's big into the whole aliens thing, right? So
Yeah. Well, did you tell him the first part of the first page of the?
Mm-hmm. I showed it to him. I showed him the first page, and he was like, "Damn, how did you get that?" I said, "I have my sources."
I'm sure you do.
He's like, "How? I don't want to know." He was like, "Get in trouble." Like, exactly.
That's right. It says read your copy and destroy. I mean, read and destroy your copy. Huh.
Oh, I'm supposed to destroy it when I'm done. Okay, I'll make.
No, not you.
I'm teasing Michelle.
Okay, all right.
I had
Bad, isn't it?
I had an interesting encounter yesterday. It was yesterday? No, 2 days ago.
So what, Chad?
I said I had an interesting encounter 2 days ago. I was
Oh, you
walking
did?
up. I was walking up to a friend of mine's place just to go hang out and give him a hand with a few things he wanted done around the house that he couldn't do.
All right.
And I literally had two cops come at me.
Wow.
Yeah. And then the camera fried on me at the same time. It's like, damn it. It's like they knew I had a camera and they fried it.
Oh.
That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. But yeah, they were just looking. They were just looking for somebody that had been stalking around the neighborhood, and I fit the description because of the fact I was wearing a black hat and a black jacket.
Yeah.
I said I could say this. I said to one of the cops, I could say the same about you guys. Because what do you mean? I said you're wearing black and wearing black jackets and black hats.
Yeah, I just wonder how far you got through that document. That's all.
Yeah. But like I said, where I was, there, almost near the end.
Yeah, you got
It's
that
all
other stuff I
wrong.
sent you too.
Yeah, I still got to go through all that too.
Yep, and then I got a lot more with what off of the drive I just found.
Yeah, I showed him the video. This friend of mine, I showed him the video on the JFK thing, and he's like, "I knew it all along."
It's right there in front of everybody's damn nose.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was
All these years. And then I gave you I was surprised they didn't take the link down on the Senate subcommittee where they actually physically burned the physical gun that shot the dart before Congress.
Oh, it'll be eventually taken down. Give them time. They always like to hide stuff.
Well, yeah, but the truth is already out there, so they might as well admit it and go on and move on.
Yeah. How you been, DJ?
Hey,
How you been?
I'm good.
Just being quiet as normal, eh?
I'm extremely good, actually. I've just been having a bit of a quiet day, You will need one every once in a while.
Yeah.
And here's a car in front of me that's got a golf ball antenna on top of his car. And we just got through talking about golf.
Oh.
Ain't that some weird stuff?
Okay.
Now I know why they have 18 holes.
And why not do you think that is?
So the balls can go into it.
Oh, I don't believe you. What on earth did you mean by it, really?
The 18 holes or the balls?
You there?
Yeah,
we
yeah.
can hear
There.
Shoes on.
Y'all there? Okay.
Yeah, can you hear us?
Yeah,
I can hear you now.
Yeah.
I can hear you now. I guess I had a signal to catch up to the car.
The joys of moving, eh?
Leo's just indicated on me, guys.
Oh, jeez.
I can leave you guys back here. It's not a problem if you guys want to carry on, but I don't know what you want to do here.
Oh, you've been nearly 3 hours, so
Yeah.
she's about to
Yeah.
she's about to have a little seizure, so
Well,
Yeah.
it's not imminent, but
Yeah, but if he's triggering on you, honey, you know, I'm the same as
Yeah.
Tunk, and I'm saying, you know, he's probably
Well,
sensing what you're doing. So
I need to get my meds ready and make sure that
yeah.
you know
Yeah.
I'm not going to
Yeah.
have any
Well,
accidents or
but if you
anything.
want
you
to,
know.
yeah, but if you want to end the stream and put us backstage, then we don't have a problem staying backstage and
Yeah.
hanging with you. You know, in case when you can, if it is a false alarm, right?
Yeah.
It's not.
No, it
It's
won't
not
be
a false
when Neil
alarm.
indicates. No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take care of yourself, DJ. Go.
Yeah.
Want to relax? Do what you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna have to go anyway because I already know to phone back Liz because I still need to talk to her about stuff. But DJ, if you send us a message when you're okay,
Yeah.
Yeah,
just
appreciate
to make
that.
sure you're okay. Okay.
Well, if it gets to the stage where I'm awake later on, maybe do a live stream later on. I don't know, but
Yeah.
I'd have to see, you know, how I am. But I might do, you know, a live again. I might like do like lives for a little while during the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chad, where you going?
See how they go.
Where am I
Where you
going?
think? Yeah, what other stream you going to?
I don't know yet. I
Oh,
didn't really.
thank you, NC girl.
I saw DJ was live when I walked in the door, and I
I'll see you, DJ. You be good, girl.
Yeah, take
decided
care.
to come over to hang
That's
out
the
here.
thing. Being epileptic is a pain in the backside.
Alrighty.
So hopefully soon, my doctor will actually be giving me medication which actually be on top of this. So I won't have to go through all this anymore, which would be nice. But
Yeah. Or take care of yourself, DJ.
Yeah, you take
I have
Chad,
I
just
have
send me
DJ, you get
PTSD
yourself set up and
myself.
Chad, just send me an email where you're going to go, and I'll pop over there with you.
I'm not sure where I'm gonna go. I may
Yeah.
check out some videos on YouTube and get caught up on some stuff.
Okay.
Me, I'm going to make a video. I'm going to start making a video. I'm going to start making a video now and then pass it all tonight. I'll be on tonight. If you're going to be
All
out, Chad doesn't even come in my slot anymore. That's okay.
I usually, you know what? I'm either one of two things. Either I just miss you, or I'm on a panel and I'm up hanging out with Epic or Slow and you go live and I don't and then you're only on for a short period of time, and when I see that you were, I was like, damn it.
Well, even
I got
Thompson
ready to
comes up.
Okay.
Well, even Thompson comes up because he's shit and he says hi.
All right, go ahead, DJ. Okay, she's already gone. Good.
Yeah, she's already gone.
I want to take off everybody. Thompson, Chad, Michelle, I'll see you guys in a while. I'm going to make a video here.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
You guys be
Well,
good.
Michelle, we'll contact you. We'll see you around in a bit. I've got to make a call to Liz and get some
Are you going?
settled.
Are you
Okay.
going live later, right?
Yeah, I'm going on later. I just got to make a video. Michelle gave me an idea last night. I haven't done it yet, so I got to make a phone call to my friend to see how his wife is doing, and I'm going to start making a video.
If I see you live, I'll pop over. All right.
All right, Chad. I'd like to have you there.
And what did you say, Chad?
What's that?
What did you say?
I said if I see Rights goes live later, I'll try to pop over.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'll see you guys, ladies. I'll see you short. Thank you.
All right.
All right. Well, take care, guys, and we'll see you later, Michelle. See you,
Okay.
right. See you, Chad.
All right. All right.
Bye. Bye, everyone in chat.